Good morning, Morning View Baptist Church. It is our pleasure to be able to join you through these means during this time when we are facing as a culture the COVID-19 pandemic and having to practice social distancing. And so as we talk together as pastors and staff this week, we thought it would be a great idea to produce some videos that could be helpful to you and your family during this time of social distancing. And so in our first of these videos that we're putting out this week, the first thing we wanted to talk about is how to love one another in the body of Christ as Morning View Baptist Church during this time of social distancing. John English?
Right, so Galatians 6:10 tells us that we need to do good to everyone, especially those within the household of faith. And one way that we can do that and remain connected with our body is by being intentional to pray for those in our congregation. We have many that are first responders or are in the medical field that are on the front lines of this virus, and we need to pray for their physical protection, that God would keep them healthy and allow them to keep ministering in His name. Further, you can pray for the pastors and the deacons and the other leadership that will still be trying to go out and visit and help those who are in need during this time.
I think another way that we can help one another as well is to be deliberate in reaching out in our circles of fellowship and influence. Think of particularly your Sunday school class. How can you just keep up with one another by phone? How can you maintain contact with one another using technological means, whether it be email or Skype or FaceTime? Those are great things. I know a couple of our Sunday school classes are trying to figure out how to do something together online. And those are great avenues that, again, keep us in contact with one another. Think particularly within our own congregation of maybe widows, widowers, and singles that could really be bearing a brunt of loneliness during this time. They normally perhaps live alone, but now are even in greater social isolation. Let's reach out to them as the family of Christ and see how they're doing and pursue them in conversation and contact.
Right, and another way that we can remain connected is by taking advantage of the online services that we're trying to do on Sunday. So it's going to be a little bit weird. It's going to be disappointing in a sense because it's supposed to be that way. We're not meant to be disembodied spirits that kind of float around. We're meant to be embodied persons corporately gathering together. And we can't do that right now in God's providence. But we do have the common grace of technology that allows us to sing together and worship together and to hear the preached word together and to pray together even through technological means. And so I hope that you're taking advantage of our online services. And if you need any help with that, be sure to reach out to the church office or to a deacon and they can help you get connected in that way.
Very good. And I just wanted to mention a final matter when we talk about the importance of our ministry here at Morning View. Your continued giving to the ministries of Morning View is still very important to our ongoing function. As John English indicated in his last response, we are still here, just a very sparse crew at church, following up with members, trying to coordinate any member care that is necessary, and certainly working on projects like this, on our Sunday services. We're even looking, if this is a prolonged distancing, we're looking at how to upload and produce and upload some other Bible studies and things. And so the work of ministry is ongoing. We still have many financial responsibilities as a church, not only in taking care of the employees of the church or those the church has called to lead and serve it, but also in just meeting our financial obligations with, taking care of our utilities and the building and all that is necessary here. In addition, if this is prolonged, we may have some members that face financial hardship. And so having financial resources to meet those benevolent needs would be very important. And so I want to encourage you all again, make sure if you're not already and you're able to, make sure you get registered with Realm. That's our new platform, database that's here at church that you can give through that platform. You can track your giving through that platform. If you're not registered on Realm, you can still even now go to our website and you'll find a way to just give directly through our website. That doesn't require a Realm registration, although we do encourage that. But if those online means are not available to you, as far as getting registered for Realm, or if that seems too complicated, you can mail your offerings into church, and we will make sure that those get to the right place. But these are all ways, brothers and sisters, that we can continue to love and minister to one another during this time of social distancing.